Hey, what's up? I'm gonna try and keep this extremely quick, but more than a minute quick, because I like to have the videos be more than a minute. Um, in terms of Rio, the SGB RAG project, there's not much updates going on there. Still isn't up and running. Have to do some stuff, to fix it. Don't know what yet. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I think it's something that's probably like because I increased the storage, I increased the RAM, so maybe I just have to make sure that like that fully went through. Maybe that's the issue. But that's what I'm going to talk about today. What I do want to talk about stuff I want to do going forward. With my internship starting in a couple of weeks, and me going to Chicago, I think the two stuff I want to get done or the two routines I want to start making more consistent are lead code and exercise. And I think exercising is something that really fell off the radar for me. I don't like how I'm seeing the effects of that. I think it was mitigated a bit by just being like, because I walk everywhere when I'm in college, and it was like it's really far. I prefer walking because it's faster, in my opinion. Um, so it was slightly mitigated by that, but I don't think it was fully mitigated. I don't think it was the ramifications of not exercising were fully counted by just walking everywhere. So I want to really just get back into that. I'm happy. I do think it makes me a better person in general because I feel like when I do have the exercise habit, I'm happier, I'm more disciplined, and I'm more locked in. So I just want to get that going on. Then for lead code, I want to just keep on practicing those skills because I know like for this recent internship, the coding questions weren't very lead code like, but I know in the future, like I don't want to go to like an interview and like ace the behavioral interview, right? And then like have like a technical interview and I just mess up completely. Um and that like if I continue my current track, that may be the case because I've I haven't done lead code in a couple months and it's really, really bad. Um but yeah, I also do think it's a nice way to just practice some languages. Like sometimes I'm working on a project like primarily in Python, right? So I don't really have I lose my skills or like my skills in Java and like SQL and all that become rusty. So it's like being able to like dip my toes every now and then so I can keep myself up to date and just like keep the syntax in my head. It's always a nice thing to have by my side. So I am excited. I think those are two stuff I really want to get going on. I was gonna push Lead Code 2 tomorrow. But I'm trying to do a Lead Code problem right now. That's an easy one. I'm doing it in Python because I feel like every Lead Code problem is just easier in Python. But yeah, excited, excited. I'm just gonna keep on going on there. For Chicago stuff, so earlier I mentioned that previous episode I mentioned I'm trying to see what's going on in Chicago because that's what my internship is. As of now, I haven't found anything that's particularly interesting. Maybe being in the area, I'll find people who tell me like, "Oh, this is going on this date," but like just doing a quick search online and scrolling through, there hasn't been anything that really caught my eye. That's really like, okay, I want to take time off my day to go. So we'll see. I also think I'm trying to like I'm too tunnel vision like in looking for tech events. Maybe it's just like look broader, like oh what events are going on in general. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's where my head is at. Last thing though, in the last episode, I think I mentioned how for like my 19th birthday, that feels weird to say. Um, I'm trying to like this cool like post on Instagram. I think the idea is just to have like a recap. And what I want to do is like it's framed like a manga esque thing where like it has like the manga or comic slash manga compositions where it's like you have different images from like different points of me being 18. It's like a cool recap. I think I've been doing it in Photoshop. I always think it's always nice when I get to use my artistic side, which I guess I get to do in some way for everything I do. But like when I really get to focus on those skills, it's always fun. It's always a fun time. But yeah, that's good, looking pretty good right now. I got to the portion where I'm like in Japan, like where I'm capping like being in Japan, and like that slide looks really cool. So I'm excited. I'm excited for I think it's in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. 3 days, 3 days. Okay. But besides that, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.